It's another amazing day in paradise. So, there's a lot on my mind, but let's talk about oppression. We're going deep, we're going quick, we're going to the point. And I laugh, but it's a very serious subject. And there were 3 statements that God gave me in the last probably week or two. I think even just this week. It's kind of crazy. But it was in the last 2 weeks. So the first one was a question really. It was how can we live as though there were no racism? What if racism didn't exist? That was the question. And I created a post about that. I created a video about that. I might have even went live, I don't remember. But it was so epic to me, like, that we could live as if there were no racism. And that was based on an experience that I had with somebody who clearly, in their best way, felt that they were helping me, but was really an oppressive move, truth be told. And so I realized that I could choose how they were treating, how I was going to respond to how they were treating me, how they treated me. I had the choice, I had the power. And so from that came, what if I acted as though I was responsible for everything that happens to me? Then I could create and implement changes. Because I give my power away when I wait for somebody else to change. Because the likelihood of them changing is, well, unlikely, right? And so I took responsibility for that situation by saying, okay, well, I called them. So I gave them the space to respond or react in whatever way was true to them. And how can I fault them for that, right? And then I was like, I didn't want to call her racist because it was more like a microaggression, and more like a microaggression in the way that, by definition, like I looked up the definition, it says that it's unintentional. Because I really believe this lady felt like she was doing the best good in the way she was communicating with me. And so then what hit me was this idea that we are inviting white people and teaching white people how not to be racist. And then I realized that it was my job and my responsibility to open the door to teaching Black families how to not raise oppressed children. Yeah.